had 5 years at First Choice. I was thoroughly enjoying it. It's a very, very intensely competitive marketplace. I had the benefit of some very good management under Peter Long. It was very educational, very broad spectrum role. I loved it. We had changes of banks. We implemented a treasury management system. We did all of the things that you'd have on your tick list of things that you'd like to do.
And then after 5 years, you went elsewhere, or so
Well,
how
yeah.
come if you're in such an amazing place, why move?
Because I'd been an assistant treasurer by that stage for a couple of years. I had ambition, as everybody should, and I wanted to get broader experience to prepare me for a group treasurer's role somewhere. I knew that if I stayed at First Choice, we had a group treasurer in place who had only been there for a couple of years, and I didn't expect that person to move anytime soon. And I felt like I was kind of marking time, having been an assistant treasurer for a couple of years. I felt that I needed to move in order to get broader experience, because my corporate experience was effectively only First Choice, and I wanted to experience different companies and different industries. I didn't want to be sitting there waiting for dead men's shoes, waiting for the group treasurer's role. I wanted to go and find and prepare myself for another role somewhere else. Picking up your point about the fact that Treasury is transportable, I totally agree with this. I look at it a bit like this. This is probably going right back to my roots as a mechanic. Treasury is a toolkit in my head. You learn different tools to do different jobs. You learn about how to manage a foreign exchange exposure. You learn to manage cash flows. You learn to manage interest rate exposures. You learn to understand companies' long-term financing requirements and the importance of liquidity. You learn all of these different things, and to me these are your different skills. And wherever you go, you use the different tools that the job requires. So in First Choice, to take an example, I needed to understand interest rate exposure management for the aircraft fleet. So I was able to do that. When I went to Bell Micro, for example, interest rate exposure management on airframes or jet fuel hedging were of no relevance to me whatsoever. But cash flow management was critical, and understanding and managing an asset-backed securitization program was a critical element of that. So you put all of your cash management and cash flow forecasting tools to work in that environment, and you do the job that the company needs there. When I went to Burberry, you do all the usual things. I mean, cash flow management, FX management, all those things, they're all going on in the background, yes, but you use different tools to solve a specific problem that's relevant to that business, namely the supplier continuity of supply issue and how to support your suppliers to the benefit of your company. So you apply different tools to that particular problem, but they're all within your toolkit that you carry around with you from role to role. And this is how I see it. A recurrent theme in everywhere I've been, Treasury is an essential part of the organization in terms of its ability to advise, support, and really add value to different parts of the business